We've all been there, sitting in a room surrounded by people, feeling the weight of the moment, a question burning in our minds, begging to be asked. But the fear is a heavy weight, pressing down on our shoulders. What if our question is stupid? What if it reveals our ignorance? What if everyone judges us, whispers behind our backs, or exchanges knowing glances? This fear, deeply ingrained, keeps us from unlocking our true potential. It makes us feel small, insignificant. It's a universal experience, this fear of judgment. No matter who we are or where we come from, we all feel it. We are social creatures, hardwired to seek approval and acceptance from those around us. But this fear can become a prison, holding back our curiosity and our growth. The consequences are significant and far-reaching. We stifle our natural curiosity, missing opportunities to learn and evolve. We hesitate to raise our hands, to voice our thoughts. We accept the status quo even when it doesn't serve us. We sit through boring meetings, endure repetitive tasks, and let our minds wander. This silence, this unexpressed curiosity, creates a distance between us and others, and more importantly, a distance between us and our true selves, a distance between who we are and who we could be. We stand at a crossroads, looking at the horizon, wondering what could have been. It's time to break free from this self-imposed limitation, to run freely, to raise our arms in triumph, and to embrace our true potential. Think about a time you held back a question. The doubt, the hesitation, it's a familiar feeling. We convince ourselves it's better to stay silent. But these unasked questions have a weight. They linger in the back of our minds, creating a sense of unease. We tell ourselves it's just a small question, not worth asking. But what if that question held the key to a new understanding? What if it sparked a conversation that led to a breakthrough? We often overestimate the risks and underestimate the rewards of asking. This fear, this hesitation, it's a learned behavior. We are conditioned to believe that knowledge is predetermined, that asking questions is a sign of weakness. And our desire to understand the world around us. When we silence our curiosity, we deny ourselves the opportunity to expand our horizons. Imagine a classroom full of students. The teacher explains a complex concept. Confusion clouds the faces of many. Yet only one student raises their hand. The question seems simple, maybe even obvious. But in that moment, the student who dared to ask becomes a hero. The unspoken anxieties of the entire room find a voice. The teacher, often unaware of the collective confusion, clarifies the point. A wave of relief washes over the students. The stupid question has unlocked understanding for everyone. This scenario plays out constantly in classrooms, boardrooms, and living rooms. We hesitate, assuming our questions are unique to us. But more often than not, our unspoken inquiries are shared by many. We live in a world saturated with information. Yet, we are often crippled by the fear of appearing uninformed. We scroll through social media feeds, nodding along to opinions we don't fully grasp. We attend meetings, afraid to ask for clarification on points we missed. This silence creates an echo chamber of unspoken thoughts. We assume our confusion is ours alone, unaware that others share our uncertainties. This fear of judgment creates a barrier to genuine connection. We present a facade of knowledge, masking the questions swirling within. This creates a culture of superficial interactions where true understanding remains elusive. And understanding. The impact of asking a stupid question extends beyond ourselves. It creates a ripple effect, encouraging others to do the same. When we dare to be vulnerable, to expose our uncertainties, we give others permission to do the same. This creates a culture of curiosity and learning. Instead of fearing judgment, we start to value the pursuit of knowledge, no matter how elementary the question might seem. This shift in perspective can transform individuals, communities, and even entire societies. It all starts with a single stupid question. The journey of asking stupid questions begins within. It starts with a willingness to look inward, to examine our thoughts, beliefs, and motivations. This process of introspection can be uncomfortable. It requires us to confront aspects of ourselves we might prefer to keep hidden. But it's in these uncomfortable truths that we often find the greatest opportunities for growth. Imagine carving out time each day for self-reflection. Find a quiet space, free from distractions. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and turn your attention inward. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What questions am I afraid to ask myself? As you delve deeper into self-reflection, you might encounter resistance. An inner critic might emerge, whispering doubts and discouraging your exploration. This voice, often rooted in fear and insecurity, tries to protect you from discomfort. It tells you to stay silent, to maintain the status quo. Recognize this voice for what it is, a defense mechanism, not a source of truth. Challenge its pronouncements. Ask yourself, is this criticism true? Is it helpful? What would happen if I didn't listen? The questions we ask ourselves hold immense power. They can either limit us or liberate us, depending on their nature. Start by identifying areas of your life where you feel stuck or unfulfilled. These are the areas ripe for exploration. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? What is holding me back? Don't be afraid to ask the stupid questions, the ones that seem too obvious, too simplistic. These often hold the key to unlocking deeper truths. Embrace the discomfort of not knowing. It's in the unknown that we discover our potential. We often underestimate the power of small changes. We crave instant gratification, dramatic transformations. But real growth happens gradually, through consistent effort applied over time. Think of a sculptor chipping away at a block of stone. Each strike, seemingly insignificant on its own, gradually reveals the masterpiece within. Our lives are much the same. Each stupid question we ask, each uncomfortable truth we confront, is a small chip at the block, shaping us into the best versions of ourselves. Don't dismiss the power of small changes. Embrace them. They are the building blocks of lasting transformation. When we begin to ask ourselves difficult questions, it's easy to become overwhelmed. The path ahead can seem daunting, the task of self-improvement insurmountable. We might be tempted to give up before we even begin. This is where the power of small changes becomes essential. Break down your goals into manageable steps. Instead of focusing on the entirety of your journey, concentrate on the next step, the next question, the next small change you can make. Remember, even a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Consistency is key. It's not about making radical changes overnight, but about showing up for yourself day after day and taking small, deliberate actions towards your goals. Think of a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it gathers momentum, it grows larger and more powerful. Our efforts compound over time. Each small change, each stupid question we ask, builds upon the last, creating a force that propels us forward. Don't underestimate the power of consistency. It's the secret ingredient to unlocking your full potential. As you progress on your journey of self-improvement, take the time to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Each step forward, each stupid question answered, each uncomfortable truth confronted is a testament to your commitment to growth. These small victories provide the fuel for bigger dreams. They remind us that change is possible, that growth is within our reach. So celebrate your progress, acknowledge your efforts, and use these moments of triumph to propel you further along your path of self-discovery. The seeds of our intellectual growth are often sown in the most unexpected places. Just as a garden flourishes from tiny seeds, our minds expand from the smallest sparks of curiosity. Consider the story of a young student grappling with the works of Shakespeare. The pages of Shakespeare's plays are dense with archaic language and complex themes, presenting a formidable challenge to any reader. The language feels foreign, the meaning obscured by centuries of cultural and linguistic shifts. Words that once flowed effortlessly now seem like an impenetrable code, a puzzle waiting to be solved. But instead of giving up, the student embraces the challenge. They dive deep into the text, driven by a desire to understand and to conquer the seemingly insurmountable. They consult dictionaries, analyze each word, and slowly, painstakingly piece together the intricate tapestry of meaning woven within the text. Each late night spent poring over the pages, each note taken, each word dissected, builds a foundation of resilience and analytical skill. Fast forward to a battlefield, years later. The student, now a seasoned soldier, faces a different kind of challenge, deciphering complex rules of engagement drafted in legal jargon. The student, now a soldier, is confronted with documents that are just as dense and perplexing as those Shakespearean texts. The legal jargon and military protocols are a new kind of puzzle, demanding the same level of scrutiny and patience. The skills honed during those late nights wrestling with Shakespeare prove invaluable. The soldier approaches the document with the same meticulous attention to detail, carefully parsing each word, uncovering hidden meanings, and translating the legalese into clear, actionable directives for their troops. The ability to break down complex information, to find clarity in confusion, and to communicate effectively becomes a crucial asset. The soldier's journey from classroom curiosity to battlefield wisdom is a testament to the enduring power of education. and the unexpected ways in which our early experiences shape our future self. And purpose. This journey of intellectual growth is not always comfortable. It requires us to confront our limitations, to acknowledge gaps in our knowledge, and to embrace the humbling realization that there is always more to learn. It's tempting to shy away from this discomfort, to seek refuge in the familiar and the easily digestible. But it's in the struggle, in the act of pushing beyond our comfort zones, that we experience the most profound growth. Each stupid question we ask, each challenging text we conquer, expands our intellectual horizons, opening up new vistas of understanding and insight. The journey of asking stupid questions is not a destination, but a lifelong pursuit. It's a commitment to continuous learning, to challenging our assumptions, and to embracing the unknown with curiosity and courage. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. This realization, far from being discouraging, is incredibly liberating. It frees us from the illusion of certainty, allowing us to approach life with a sense of wonder and a thirst for discovery. The world becomes an endlessly fascinating classroom, filled with opportunities to expand our understanding and challenge our perspectives. This ongoing quest for knowledge keeps our minds sharp, our spirits engaged, and our lives infused with meaning and purpose. So, embrace the adventure of asking stupid questions. Don't be afraid to look foolish, to admit you don't have all the answers. The pursuit of knowledge is a collaborative endeavor, one that thrives on curiosity, vulnerability, and a willingness to learn from one another. Every stupid question has the potential to spark a conversation, to challenge a long-held belief, or to ignite a passion for a new subject. By embracing our curiosity and giving ourselves permission to ask, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We become active participants in our own learning, shaping our understanding of the world and our place within it. Remember, the only truly stupid question is the one left unasked. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's keep the conversation going and continue to learn together.